Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review and some lip swatches of the new Milani Amore matte lip creams. Cremes, C-R-E-M-E, so I'm trying to be French here. But these are new, these are limited edition. Hopefully once they see the hype and how much people really love them, they'll switch that to permanent in their permanent line, because they've had some limited edition items, so they brought them back. So I picked up a couple colors. I picked up all the colors in the collection. There's 8 colors, and so basically these are liquid lipsticks. You know, liquid lipstick companies call them lip creams, and different stuff, but they're liquid lipsticks. I picked up all of the colors. These are hard to hunt down. They're just popping up. They're just starting to show up. I want to say these are exclusive to Walgreens, so I'm about 90%, 99% sure you can only find these at Walgreens, so don't bother trying to look anywhere else. But they're hard to, they just have one little display, and honestly I have been on the hunt for these. So I have my Walgreens where I normally go, and they're pretty good about having new items. And when I first went, I only found 2 of them. I was like, damn. And when I talked to one of the girls, she's like, oh, by the way, our restock days are actually Saturdays, so make friends with your local Walgreens girls. So I came back on Saturday. I was like, you know what, let me give them time to, you know, kind of put the stuff up. And I came in and I was like, let me ask one of the girls, like, do you have any of the new Milani Amore matte lip creams? And then she's like, well, actually, and she like pulled out the little drawer. She had snuck some away from her. She's like, well, I was gonna take these. She's like, but you can have them. I was like, no, like, I understand if you know, you went to that trouble. She's like, no, like, I have too much. I was like, well, okay. So I got all of them, and I was missing one, the one that I'm actually wearing on my lips right now, Lust, and that has been the hardest one to find. In general, trying to find these, I'm a little intense, okay? I would not have a beauty channel if I was not intense about my makeup addiction and my love for makeup. Before I even found most of these, I was like, you know what, that's the main reason why I got a bike. So I can go through my Walgreens and find all the new items. I was calling all the Walgreens like, hey, do you have the new Milani Amore matte lip creams? Every time I got a guy, however, I was like, okay, this is nice. Are you even looking? I was like, ugh, I'd rather get a girl. And they're like, oh no, because they know what I'm talking about. Finally found Lust. I found them in one of my other Walgreens. They finally restocked the items, and that's actually probably one of my favorite ones. So these are for about $7. So this is drugstore liquid lipstick. You know, liquid lipsticks, a lot of our high-end products, brands have them, and now it's really great that the drugstore ones, but since the drugstore ones do have them, I'm like, ooh, how am I gonna like it? So first off the bat, liquid lipstick. It's gonna be matte, it's gonna be drying, it's not gonna be really comfortable, it's not gonna be moisturizing. So if that's what you're looking for, exit out. You're not gonna like a liquid lipstick, because that's just the reality of it. They're matte, and most of the time it's not the most comfortable on the lips, as it is matte lipsticks aren't the most comfortable things, but a liquid lipstick, honestly, I'm gonna say it's a little bit less comfortable, but it is gonna be more long lasting. And depending on the color and depending how much of an addict, a fanatic you are, you're gonna deal with it if it looks pretty damn good. Longevity wise, I would say I put these on maybe 7:30, 8 a.m. you know, all day during the work day. I wore Lust, and then, you know, I get home maybe about 6 p.m. I would say honestly, whatever I had on stayed on. What didn't stay on was maybe my inner portion, but that was because I drink water throughout the day, mostly from eating and drinking. That's what's gonna fade. But in general too, I drink a lot of water. I have those big mason jars, and I have about like maybe 4 or 5 of those throughout the day. And that's the only portion that really faded, the inner portion of my lips. Where the water did not touch, the outer top portion, that baby stayed on all day. So I mean, like, unless you're not gonna eat or drink all day, you know, it's gonna stay on. But I gotta eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, Cheetos afterwards. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But honestly, I was really impressed with the longevity. Even when I applied, you know, reapplied in the middle, it didn't crack up. I would say though, however, one layer of this was pretty good, like just kind of putting it around. I wouldn't build it up too much, because in general, any liquid lipstick, it's gonna crack and crumble. But one layer was actually really, really good. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with these guys. And I want to show you guys some swatch of these, and I'll kind of explain maybe like some of the colors and maybe some that are a little bit trickier to work with layering wise. So the first color that I have Adore, and this is one of the first colors that I actually wore. This is a really pretty nude with definitely peach undertones in it. I would definitely wear this with a lip liner on its own. I'm not a fan of it, but I would say this is maybe more of the more drying ones. And this is one that, it's because it's so light, and I feel like this is gonna happen with any like light pasty color. You're gonna have to just layer it or swatch it on just right, or else, you know, the way you kind of layer it, you might get a little bit streaky on you, regardless regardless, it's a really nice peachy, you know, type of nude shade. The next nude that I have is Beloved, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna like this nude. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too dark for me, but no, I really like it. I like it more than Adore. If anything, I would like to put Adore in the center of it or even mix them both together. But Beloved is such a pretty nude. It's not too dark of a nude for me, you know, and it's just like a nice medium. If you're tanner, ooh, it's gonna look even better. But I like this for like almost all skin tones. It looks really nice. Then we have Lust, which I feel like is one that a lot of people are looking for, because it's just like, honestly, if you're gonna pick one, this is a really nice safe color, and it's not too bright of a pink. It's the one I'm wearing now. It has like a hint of like that dusty rose. When you see it, you might be thinking, oh, Stila Patina. They're very similar. One thing, I think I don't know which one I like better. I would say Stila Patina has more of the mauve. It's a little bit a tinge darker, but it definitely has more of the mauve dustiness, and this pulls out more of the pink dustiness. So however, if you're like a lighter skin tone maybe than me, and you felt like maybe Stila Patina was a little bit too dark, when I first used Stila Patina, I was like, ooh, this is a little bit too dark, a little too mauve. I wasn't into my mauviness yet, but then I started to love it. I would definitely check out Lust. This is like a perfect pink with a hint of dustiness to it. Then we have Embrace. Embrace looks really dark. It's a little bit not too difficult, tricky to layer, but you have to just get it just right, because the way that it dries, you don't want it to dry like different patches, like one section too darker than the other. But it goes onto your lips like purple, but then it dries and it pulls out more of the pinks in it. It's really nice. It's a really nice like MAC Rebel type of, you know, purple pink, you know, type of color. So if you like that, I would definitely check out Embrace. Then we have our reds, and oh my god, I don't know which red I love better. I love them both, but they're different reds. Just depends which one you go for. Desire is a very like bright red, so if you're into your bright reds, I would check out Desire. Desire is a little bit darker than Stila's Beso, which is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, favorite reds to wear. So it's similar, just a little bit darker, but if you really couldn't tell, you really couldn't tell. Then we have Romance, and this is more of a wine burgundy red. It's not too burgundy for me, however, because it still has those reds in there, but it's a really nice wine red. I'm not into my wine colors that much, but it has to be like a really beautiful wine dark red color, and this one blew me away. I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love with it. Like, I just want to wear it all the time. You can even do some type of ombre effect with, you know, Desire. Oh, but if you love your wines, your burgundies, your vampy colors, I would definitely check out Romance. Then we have Crush, and this is definitely more of a brown. On my skin tone, I feel like it looks like a caca brown. I can't pull off browns, but if you're tan and a dark skin tone, browns look way better on, they look great on you. I can't pull off a brown, like a dark brown. I'm not there yet. I can't do browns, but tan, darker, I would definitely check out Crush. When I've seen pictures of people with like darker skin tones than me and Crush, I was like, what is it? That looks really nice. Oh damn, Crush. I can't do it. I can't do it. Then the last one that we have is Flirt, and Flirt is a tricky one, kind of like Adore. You have to apply it just right, because if you go over some sections over the other, you know, just kind of the way that the darkness applies to it. This one was a tricky one for me to work with. The way that it dries, it won't dry as evenly as the other ones. That's my only issue with Flirt, but if you love your dark vampy purples, I would definitely check out Flirt. I was really impressed with these Milani liquid lipsticks. I had high hopes for these Milani liquid lipsticks. If you're a liquid lipstick lover, I recommend these. I would definitely check them out. Honestly, when I first saw a picture of them, you know, on display, you know, on social media, I was like, the colors honestly didn't look too impressive to me, but swatched, wearing them, oh my god, I'm in love with the colors. I think there's just the last two colors because they're really dark, and it's because of brown. I don't think I would wear those, but every other color I love. So if you guys have seen these at your local Walgreens, I would definitely pick this up. I hope these swatches kind of helped. Let me know what colors you guys picked up, which is your favorite ones. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.